Peace, love, and light, Taurus, and welcome to your general love reading. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already subscribed to the channel. You guys, if you're new to tarot and don't know how this works, it is a general love reading, so everything won't resonate. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Also, keep in mind that roles are interchangeable, and you should place yourself and everyone else in the story where you know they belong, because only you know where they go. I have pulled the beginning spread. On the right is your person and their feelings. On the left is you and your feelings. However, because the roles can be reversed, you can apply it however you see fit. I've also set the intention for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So if you have Taurus in any of those areas in your chart, there may be a message in here for you. I will then go ahead and pull for action, what will happen next, and I'll pull for advice. Okay, so Taurus, you pulled the Justice card, the Emperor, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, and this, what this is telling me about you is that you are ready to build with somebody. You are ready for some clarity and some truth, and you really are trying to be honest about how you feel about this person. You may be coming to a realization of what this person means to you with that Justice card and the Ten of Cups. But I do see with the Emperor here that you may be holding back those feelings. You may be somewhat guarded or just reserved with how you express them. But I feel like you are ready to build with somebody. You are ready with that Emperor to make an investment in someone that you love, because you see, you know, how you're realizing how you feel about this person. You see this person as somebody that, you know, you could have a future with, right? There's a sense of like longevity here, stability and commitment and future planning. Bottom of the deck, you did get the Five of Pentacles, which tells me that you may be afraid of rejection, or you may be, you know, just struggling with fears of being left out, or not feeling like you're enough, or not feeling like you're ready, or you can provide enough. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is honestly completely opposite of the Emperor card. The Emperor is somebody who is structured, who is organized, and is a bit of an entrepreneur, right? Somebody who is very confident and shows up like, I'm here, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm the ish. The Five of Pentacles is someone who is either experiencing financial loss or hardship, or someone who just doesn't feel like they're enough, somebody who's afraid of rejection, or has been left out in the cold. I do see the Star card here. By the way, lots of major arcana here, right? The Emperor, Aries energy, Justice, Libra. Here we have Aquarius energy. And then we have the World, where we have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and what is, I always forget, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. What's the other fixed sign? I forget right now, you guys, but yeah, so may mean something to you. It may not, but that's just for some clarity, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles and the Star card here, I feel like there is a sense of healing taking place, right? Like, I feel like you might be doing a lot of reflecting, right? Looking at yourself and looking at how to improve certain things about yourself, being honest with yourself, healing certain parts of yourself that feel like you are not enough, okay? With that Five of Pentacles, right? Maybe healing from rejection, or healing from abandonment issues, okay? Abandonment wounds. So that is a beautiful thing. I do feel like, yeah, like you're looking at this person like somebody that you want to build with. On the right for your person pulled the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit card. Bottom of the deck, I do have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Your person might be feeling like, you know, if they were indecisive about something or trying to make a decision, I feel like they're coming to terms with that decision. They're finding out what it is that they really want to do when it comes to you and this connection. With the Four of Wands, it tells me that they do have a lot of feelings towards you. They care a lot. This is a desire to come together, to celebrate, to reconcile even, or just build together. However, with the Hermit card, I feel like they, in the recent past, they may not have been expressing that, right? Maybe they haven't expressed how they feel, their thoughts, or what they want to do next. The Hermit card is a card of silence. It's a card of introspection. So this person is really trying to do what's best for them and really figure out what they want on a soul level. With the Nine of Cups here, it does tell me that they still have a desire to come together with you, to build with you, right? You are someone that this person wants, right? And this is something that they want, but I feel like they're torn a little bit, right? Because the Eight of Cups says that they are considering whether or not this is the right option for them to stay in this situation or walk away. The Eight of Cups could be also an energy of somebody who has already walked away, right? Because this wasn't fulfilling them, it wasn't what they wanted. Okay, so there is a bit of a torn energy for your person, where they're trying to figure out, what do I want? Is this fulfilling me? Does this make me happy? And I feel like your person may be feeling a little bit withdrawn to figure that out, right? In an effort to figure that out. Actually, I'm going to pull from this deck. Okay. What can Taurus expect next? Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to change some things about yourself, Taurus, right? Like, you're really trying to close out a cycle of past, like, you know, of past abandonment issues, or maybe you just like reran a certain story and now you're really trying to make a lot of changes with how you view relationships and commitment, because you have a lot of major arcana, and that tells me that there is a major shift going on in your life right now, where like you're at a huge turning point in your life. Okay, I don't want this to be too long because I gotta go to work. Tell me about what can Taurus expect next from this connection, from their person. What can Taurus expect next from this connection and their person? Thank you. The Strength card is in the reverse. Oh, the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. What else here? The Six of Wands is in the reverse. Wow, what is going on here? And now this is crossing, which is the Ten of Wands. Okay, one more. Okay, the Four of Cups is here. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, so with the Strength card here, I feel this person feels like they feel a little withdrawn from this situation, right? The Strength card in the reverse is like, it's funny because I'm getting a give up energy from the Strength card in the reverse, but I feel like if they've been holding back, they get to a point where they are able to express how they feel. They won't be able to hold back much longer. But the Strength card in reverse is also ego involved, and pride, and somebody who can be a little bit reckless, right? Who doesn't have self-control. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, I feel like this person, yeah, they feel overwhelmed, and there comes a point where I feel like they just dropped the ball, and I feel like this could be them just kind of letting. So I'm going to clarify this because I just feel this energy of like explosive energy, you know what I mean, where it's just like, oh, fuck it, kind of, you know, kind of situation. So if you're dealing with somebody and you know, they're known to be somebody who is a little aggressive. I do see the Five of Swords down there. There could be, you know, something that occurs. It could be a conversation with the Two of Swords where this person speaks and they're just kind of like very much like very vulgar, very aggressive. The Six of Wands in the reverse, yeah, I don't see that this person takes the high road. Takes the high road. I feel like the Six of Wands in the reverse is like something that couldn't move forward. So right now I don't see much movement here with you guys, like this situation moving forward. I feel like this person has reserved certain things, and I do feel like there's a lot of pride here. You're dealing with somebody who is very egotistical, somebody who just, you know, craves the attention of the crowd. This could be you, this could be, you know, your person, but just somebody who can be very self-absorbed. With the Ten of Wands, this is overwhelming, and the Ten of Wands does indicate tens are about endings, so this could be approaching the end of, you know, a certain chapter in this relationship, or potentially the relationship even. This conversation or whatever happens here with like this argument or this discussion could mean the closing of a chapter with you having pulled the World card here. Yeah, so the Four of Cups also talks about somebody who is, you know, just very withdrawn, okay? Somebody who is like indifferent and uninterested, someone who is keeping their feelings to themselves. The Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck says, you know, even though they are closed off, there is still some love there. There is still, you know, they thoughts about moving toward something more more loving, more just you know, healing this situation, okay, with the Ace of Cups. But the Eight of Swords tells me that they are, you know, right now you or your person or both of you are feeling very stuck, like that your hands are tied. Somebody is really up in their heads about what to do. This is mental conflict, okay, with the Five of Swords clarifying that as well at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone is really up in their head about, you know, the connection here and trying to figure out what they want to do. With the Five of Swords, there may be just somebody who's not being honest, okay? I just want to clarify this really quickly. Clarify the Strength card in the reverse. Why is the Strength card in the reverse here? Yeah, the Ten of Swords, because I feel like, and the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here? Thank you. Okay, yeah, you can't make this ish up. The Devil. All right, so there's energy here. The Ten of Swords clarifying the Strength card is like, be very careful with conversations and arguments, because I feel like this is an energy of like, again, where you have a big argument and it all goes to shit, and you know, that's that. It wraps things up. So what you can expect next is, I feel like this person is going to withdraw. Either them or you are considering withdrawing. You get to a point where you're just like, I'm tired of this. This is just too much. With the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse and seeing the Devil card here with the Ace of Swords, there could be some truth coming to light about some deception, about some cheating, some lying, and I feel like someone just, again, lets it rip and then walks away here, okay? So there is a strong energy of like, there's like this combative energy here, this very explosive energy. The Six of Wands also, I feel like something is being exposed, like something is coming to light here, especially with the Ten of Swords there. So let's pull for some advice here. Yeah. Oh wow. That Devil card here, this is Capricorn energy. May mean something to you, it may not, just throwing it out there, okay? But this is about self-imposed bondage. This is also about fears. This is also, again, stuck energy with that Eight of Swords that we saw earlier. And this is also somebody wanting to get what they want. They want what they want and they don't care about anybody else, okay? So I feel like either you, it could be you, okay? Somebody is somewhat selfish and self-serving here. And so, yeah, I feel like there just comes a point here where this situation between the two of you can really go left, you know, become pretty toxic really quickly. And I mean, like, in terms of like an argument or, yeah, a fight, or just very explosive, okay? It could be you, could be your person. Somebody here is very explosive. What is the advice for Taurus? Whoa. No? Yes. What is the advice for Taurus on how to navigate this situation? The Moon card. What is the advice? The High Priestess. This is a major turning point. Somebody is really going through some sort of inner transformation right now with that Moon card and the High Priestess. The Three of Wands. Whoa. The World card. One more, please, for advice on how to navigate this. And the Hangman. Okay. Ooh, bottom of the deck, Justice. Somebody may be going through some sort of legal issues or something like that. It could be you, could be your person. You know, but yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Death card. All right, so definitely somebody is going through a major wake up, a major awakening, major internal shift regarding whoever it is that is on your mind or you are dealing with right now. Taurus, again, you know, you apply this however you see fit. Only you know how it fits into your story. But with the Moon card here and the High Priestess, there are definitely secrets and things in the dark that I feel like will eventually come to light. But the way that you're being asked to navigate this is to follow your intuition, right? If it looks like a duck, it feels like a duck, it's a fucking duck, okay? If your intuition is telling you shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, okay? Be quiet. Walk away from whatever this situation is, because I feel like, with this other energy here, this explosive energy, again, there could be issues, where it gets very combative and it goes left really quickly. The Justice card here talks about, legal issues and things like that. So, you don't want any issues with like the cops being called on you or just ending up in some drama that could have been avoided had you just been quiet and walked away. The High Priestess does, there are a lot of feelings here. I feel like, Taurus, you also your person, right? There's a lot that's being kept inside, right? So even though, things may seem one way on the outside, on the inside there's just so much internal, there's like an internal struggle here. Yeah, somebody is overwhelmed with feelings and trying to find their intuition, trying to be discerning. So use your discernment, right? Make the judgment call. There's also like a karmic situation going on here, right? Where when I say karmic, I mean this is a relationship that is meant to teach you something. You're meant to learn something from this, or more than one something, right? But you're meant to evolve as a result of this situation. And for some of you, it could be that this situation teaches you how to look at, how. Not that. Let me rephrase that. It really makes you question how you have viewed relationships and how you have shown up in relationships up until this point. And so I feel like there are a lot of fears here. You could even fear this person, or they could fear you. With the High Priestess and the Moon, you could be also dealing with somebody who dibs and dabbles in spirituality here. And so, just be careful with that kind of thing. If you see something that looks a little funny, get rid of it. Obviously confront it, because when it comes to brujeria and like voodoo and stuff like that, once you see it, it's that kind of exposes things. That's not for all of you, but one or two of you. With the Three of Wands, there's this waiting energy, okay, where I feel like some of you are picking up that something is coming in, like, and I don't feel that it's a good, and I don't feel it as a, not a good energy, but I feel like it's almost like the Spirit is saying, when it comes to this person, or even yourself, okay? Because you have to be real with yourself with the Justice card, right? This could also be aspects of you, Taurus. It's like you don't know what to expect, okay? So the Three of Wands, there's this like waiting energy, all right? So before you, if you feel yourself that you're going to be triggered by something, then it's best for you to walk away. The World card did come out again, so I feel like right now, again, you're being asked to, if this is taking too much from you, if this is not fulfilling you, if this doesn't feel good, and I mean if it's not peaceful for you, then it's time for you to close out that cycle. It's time for you to walk away, because I feel like somebody's overwhelmed here with the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Hangman is also here, so looking at things from a different perspective, and this is a deliberate pause. So again, pause when you feel like something is going left. It is important for you to pause, because with this Justice card and the Seven of Swords here, I just feel like there are fears, and there's somebody who's really guarded. This talks about setting boundaries and standing on them, okay? Being honest with yourself and others. The Death card, there's a huge transformation that's taking place, but it's also, in this sense with the World card here, I feel like something is closing out. There's an ending that's trying, or there's something that's coming to an end, okay? I don't feel like, I want to say, that this, with the Star card there, I feel like you have a desire to heal a situation that has run its course. But with the Star card there, it could mean, healing, hope and healing. But I don't know. I feel like this person, let me pull one more for their person. Tell me about the end. Whoa, let's see what that is. The Page of Swords. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you and really immature. So anything else regarding Taurus's person and this situation? What is the potential What is the potential outcome? Let's do that. Whoa. What is the potential outcome of this situation? Yeah, okay, so we got the Three of Cups, we got the Page of Swords. You might be dealing with somebody who really likes to go out a lot, and you're like reflecting on somebody who's really like interested in, and this might be the argument, right? Like you're always outside. You might be, you know, interested in like drinking a lot and like hanging out and partying, because it's somebody, especially if it's somebody who's younger than you, okay? This might be you, all right? Flip it however you want. But yeah, with the Five of Swords, I feel like somebody wants to stop fighting. Somebody wants to stop arguing about petty things. And, you know, with the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords here, wants to communicate that they want to move toward, you know, calmer waters. But I just get the sense that the maturity level is not entirely there. Clarify. No, tell me more about the potential outcome here. The Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so I feel Page of Pentacles, you're dealing with somebody who is pretty immature, and, you know, just... It's somebody who could also, again, like attention, and, you know, is just very hard-headed, is stubborn, is what I'm hearing, and is still not, hasn't, you know, really matured yet. With the Four of Swords here and the Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse, I feel, you know, like this is a person who doesn't make the best decisions, and again, who is really like involved with a lot, has a lot going on, and unfortunately, you know, it could mean a turning point in this connection, and the end of something, despite how much you may want to work it out, and despite how much, you know, you communicate to them that you want to work together. Okay, yeah, look, if something is transforming, the only thing that I can tell you is that what we resist persists, and rejection is a sign of God's protection. So anyway, Taurus, I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please drop a comment down below. Let me know how. Give your girl a like. It helps the channel. Hopefully you've already subscribed. If you are interested in connecting with me on any capacity, having a personal reading, or following me on other social media platforms, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. I love you all so much. Peace, love, and light.